Welcome everyone. Today we have some very exciting news. This was just posted on the Genshin Impact Korean official news channel. So as you can see over here, this is the Korean main page for Genshin Impact. Now what's happening is they actually posted the characters experience skill event or the test run character event before the banner is up. I think they're actually preparing this, but they actually posted this before any other website. So you can see I'm checking the English one, I'm checking the Japanese one or the Chinese one. Only the Korean one has posted this one. So basically, by allowing us to test new characters in the banner, they basically told us what characters are in the banner. We can see Zhongli, we can see Xinyan, Razor, and also Xinyan. So 3 Claymore users, 1 polearm user. And after translating this whole page into English, what we're going to see is this is an update for the event that is going to start on the 1st of December, which finish on the 22nd of December. This is a good timing because we know the Zhongli banner will finish and then we'll have patch 1.2 to come in. I think they had a typo over here. They said 22nd of January instead of 22nd of December. I don't think the Zhongli banner will last for 52 days. So they definitely had a typo over here. And this is based on the time for the Asian servers. So what we're expecting is the new Zhongli banner and everything with the new event. And also the new test run for those characters will come on the 1st of December. They probably had a typo over here, which should be December over here. Finish on the 22nd. We can see that in the event details, this is similar to all the test runs. Basically, you'll be given a character with level 80 with different relics or artifacts and also a particular weapon. Usually they give us a 5-star weapon for the high damage. Very similar to the ones we test with Child, a party formation that is presetted will be given and we cannot change those. By doing those stages, we'll be given different rewards. And this is exactly the same as the ones we had test run with Child and all the other events that's currently ongoing. We can see that the different servers have different timings, different for America, Europe, and also all the other servers. So to summarize what is happening, basically they posted the character testing event which revealed all the characters that will be coming to the banner. Now when we come to the game, what's going to happen is when the new banner comes in, we always get a character test run. Similarly for this one for Child, Donna, Bidu, and Nugron. And in this particular one, we're going to have Child and also Kaya. So depending on how Zhongli balances, they will give us a few different characters. Usually the characters are synergized well with your existing character. For this one, we demonstrated how strong the freeze effect can be with Kaya and also Child for the freeze with Hydro and also Quail. Now similar to this one, it's important guys, we test out Zhongli before we go for the gadgets. I do recommend testing him out. Although you have been planning on him, just give him a try to see how you feel like him. With Child, what most people didn't know is that his E-spells actually go on to longer cooldown if you use the spells for too long. So if you stay in the melee form for too long, he will actually have up to 45-second cooldown with his melee spell. And that means you have to go into the ball form, which he's very weak with. So once I'm going to the melee form, if I stay in that form for too long, I'm having too much of a cooldown. And people are really annoyed at this. We want to test out Zhongli to see anything is different, anything changes, and check all the constellations. You can see the characters' constellations similar for Child, similar for Zhongli, and it's important we check everything to see if it's correct. Keep in mind guys, they have given us the stronger constellations, stronger talents, just so we can test the character for more experience. You can see over here, all the talents are leveled up to level 8, which is quite difficult normally. Now if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them for us. You can see that we're really dedicated for Genshin Impact. We'll have builds, guides, tips, news and events updates for everything that's Genshin Impact related. Now on the topic of the new character test run event, what I realized is, as I was showing the event, I realized I haven't been doing my characters test runs. So you can see there's more rewards to be claimed. On top of the 20 Paimon gems, there's experience books, there's the enhancement ores, and also there's additional Mora. So make sure you guys claim those. The expiry date will be very soon. So you can see here, only 2 days left on this one. So make sure you guys do those and claim all those free rewards. And follow from this expiry date, I realized there's a lot of things that are expiring, so might as well use this to have a look at the things that's expiring and have a look at those. The second thing that's expiring within 16 hours is the Unreconciled Star event. Now it is very important that we keep in mind, if you look at the time over here, we only have 16 hours. But if you go to the event shop, what you're going to see is, you're going to see 6 days, because the event shop is extended for 6 extra days. But that does not mean that you can still do the event. You cannot do the event anymore when the 16 hours expire. So make sure you do the event and buy everything you already wanted from the event shop. You can see that I have bought almost everything I wanted. and I might be buying this one to finish everything off. So make sure you guys don't get baited by this one. It doesn't expire in 6 days. It actually expires within 16 hours for the Asian server. And finally, as I was looking at things that expires, guess what guys? This is the end of the month. December is coming and we're going to have a new Paimon shop. What that means is things are going to expire on the Paimon shop. So if you come over to the Paimon shop section, you can see that we only have 1 day and 16 hours left. What you want to do guys is come to the Stardust exchange. If you have not purchased those, make sure you purchase the Intertwined Fate and also Acquainted Fate. Those are the best value for money and we should always be purchasing those. We get 10 of those in total every month and 5 of each. This is very nice. And after that, it is your choice to buy the things in the Star Glinter shop. Usually the characters are not bad. The weapons, if you plan to use the weapon, keep in mind those weapons are nice, but the downside of those weapons is that you have to continue to kill monsters. You also need a higher critical rate because it gives critical damage. But other than that, those weapons are okay. We do have a particular guide to talk about all of those. And what I did over here was I bought my Bennett before they expired. If you haven't seen the previous video, I talk about how Bennett can be a good support and how Bennett can increase the damage and also heal the whole team. It is again a personal choice. You can see that I don't even have enough to buy the second character. And I don't plan to buy Lisa over here. And lastly, if you're wondering if it's worth it to buy the Intertwine and Acquainted Fate, for me personally, it's so much more scarce to get the Star Glinter compared to the Primal Gems. You can get the Fate from the Primal Gems, which, we still get those, 60 a day from the daily commissions, we still get a few of those from the events. But we can never get the Star Glinters anywhere else. So it is actually very important for us to keep the more scarce resource and reconsider if we're planning to use the Star Glinters for those Intertwine and also Acquainted Fates. Because we can purchase unlimited amount of those if we have enough Primal Gems, but the Star Glinter is much more rare. So the more scarce ones should be looking to the weapons, the characters, and I don't recommend at all guys, never buy those materials. Those are the biggest bait. So to summarize this news update video, yes guys, they made a small mistake. They showed us what's on the banner too early. Usually this is shown when the banner comes up. But they showed on the Korean official server a post about the skill testing of the characters. What do we know? We know exactly what characters are going to come in the banner. We kind of expected this, to be honest. We'll be preparing those. And what I'll do is, I'll be working on guides for Zhongli, Xinyan, Razor, Xinyan, and more guides for those characters in the future to prepare everyone for those characters. And because this is the end of the month and also the banners expiring, as a reminder guys, make sure you do the test run rewards for all of the characters. Make sure you've also finished all 3 of the chapters for the Ankh Reconcile event to claim as much reward as you can and then use the event shop. And finally, don't forget that the Paimon shop is actually expiring in less than 2 days, so make sure you buy the fates on the Stardust and also come over to the Star Glinter shop if there's anything particular you want to buy. Now if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.